Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Prince Magnum channel where hot rodding and romance do coexist. I'm your host, Prince Magnum. I guess you could say we've got the start of a brand new series here on this channel. Um, as you all, hey, what's going on, Martin? I'm as okay as you can expect, to be honest with you, all considering the situation. Um, we're going to talk a little bit about that. Usually, I wait about 5-10 minutes in one of my streams for everyone to kind of make their way in, and we can kind of start going from there. Okay. Without question, this is going to be one of those, you know, I will tell you guys how I'm doing, to what degree, the best of my ability. Obviously, we don't air dirty laundry about anything that happens behind the scenes on this channel. We don't do that. That is not how I've operated. I don't believe in doing that. I leave it as vague as possible, because that's not right. That's not what this channel is about. What's going on, guys? My brother, Mr. Gamerine, welcome to the live stream. And Zero, welcome to the live stream. Just got the notification. Thank you, Ian, for sharing that out. Appreciate it. So, you know, today I talked about this morning where, the emotions are real. The shock of everything is starting to set in. Um, I'm, you know, I'm having to make, tough decisions and choices that, today that I don't want to make. It's just one of those things. I don't want to do these things. So I'm kind of having to deal with just life, you know. I'm hanging in there though. One foot in front of the other, one step at a time, you know. Um, it's not easy. The with everything that I'm dealing with. We're going to talk a little bit more as the stream progresses. Um, I'm hanging in there, Craig. We're going to talk a little bit about, aloe. I think I said that. Aloe. Mm-hmm. Cute name. Cute name. I think I've seen you before. It's just been a little while. But we're gonna touch base on a lot of stuff as the stream progresses. It's good to see everybody. Hang tight because here just shortly we're gonna go in. I know you guys got a lot of questions. A lot of you have been trying to follow the previous streams. We're gonna touch base on a lot of stuff tonight. Some things that I really want to express some importance. Okay, and Gamer Ian and I were talking long before the stream today. Some stuff that I had seen and that he's seen that we really got to nail down today. That sort of thing. Hold that thought, Ian. Hold the thought. You know, that. Yeah, hold the thought on that one. It dinged a private message. No, no, that's not how we operate. Really, you're a little bit behind. Saturday night, Princess during Save the World Saturday, Princess Faye left. No, I didn't forget. It's hard to remember how to pronounce everybody's names. Y'all got to remember. I see so many of you, and some of you guys got some interesting names. They're really nice, and they're interesting looking. And so sometimes they're hard to pronounce, and I feel horrible if I try to pronounce it and I get it wrong. I feel absolutely despicable when that happens. Um, so, first things first. Well, unfortunately, we can't. There's be no talk about that in this stream. That sort of stuff. I'm not gonna. There it is. You had a moment to retract it. Uh, so folks, we're past 5 minute marker. Let's get this out of the way, okay? Princess Faye, yes, she left me Saturday night as we were wrapping up Save the World Saturday. Uh, Kind of a Dear John letter, whatever, okay? And I have expressed this in the very first stream, and I'm going to express it, Oh, it's Arabic. So, oh, okay, okay. Y'all have some really nice, just. I actually knew a gentleman who was Muslim, and I will tell y'all that the Muslim music is absolutely beautiful. The way that you guys do it, I love it. And of course, I'm a music lover. Period. Actually, it's not a hammer in this case. You were getting ready to swing a wrench, folks. I want to express. Okay, I get it. Y'all want to jump in on my side, okay? And how could she do this and yada yada yada, and I get it. It's awesome. And I appreciate the care. But you would do more. Again, I'm going to express this. Princess Faye is, you know, we've had our problems. Both sides of the street are not clean, okay? I've done things, she's done things, okay? Yes, I thought we were working it out. I thought things were all right. But, more and more stuff is still coming to light. Some issues that I kind of overlooked. So I guess you could say I was asleep at the wheel, okay? Oh, my pleasure. My pleasure. I'm glad that you're here. Thank you. And again, I understand that y'all want to be angry, okay? If anything, I'm angry with myself because I honestly feel like I was the one asleep at the wheel, okay? And in every relationship, I'm going to express this, okay? Nobody, nobody gets out of the relationship without dirty hands, okay? There's always two story, a grand total of three stories to a relationship. What she said, what he said, and then, what the actual truth is, okay? Absolutely. So I am not, and so I ask that no one be disrespectful towards Princess Faye. You know, she's doing what's going on. Bless this crazy mess. Welcome to the live stream. It's good to see you. And hey, what's going on? Think different. Honestly, guys, I know everyone wants to get all up in arms, but the thing of it is, okay, yes, she made a decision. Yes, I know, what a lot of those insane decisions, what may seem like insanity, what it's based on, okay? And I'm going to express this, okay? In all of this, decisions are being made that, and I said it in Broken Mike stream today, so I'm going to say it here. What may be popular isn't always right, and what's right isn't always popular. And I had to make that decision today after long hours of prayer from last night into today. That's not true, okay? Because as I said, okay, and again, I'm going to repeat this, folks. I understand you want to be, you want to take sides, okay? And yes, I get it. But I'm telling you, don't take sides. I'm screwed up too, okay? I screwed up too. And, I have to, I'm just as accountable for this mess, okay? I am just as accountable as Princess Faye. All right? So, so I'm going to express that now. Again, yes, she left, okay? And yeah, she kind of did it dirty. That was not what we decided how it was supposed to go, okay? And she's even welcome still on this channel. I continually tell her the front door is still open for her, you know? Well, unfortunately, I can't talk about it on stream because that would lead me down avenues that would be back into dirty laundry, okay? And we don't do that on this channel. We don't do that. I don't air people's dirty laundry, all right? If I make a decision to do something, um, you know, yeah, it's all good. It's all good, brother. Now, off stream, close friends, yeah, I'll keep you up to speed. But the thing of it is that in this particular case, yes, I have to make decisions that sometimes are very difficult. And this is, having to make a lot of those decisions right now. I got to, even though Princess Space says that she left, I appreciate that, but I'll be honest with you, I'm not there. I don't, I don't know. It's just like, I only want one person here right now. She's on the road thinking that she's making the right decisions and everything. Okay. And I can't say if I agree with them or disagree with it. It's not my place. Okay. Regardless of days in, she's got to, make decisions, that she feels right. And, this could easily turn into, where maybe she needs to go clear her head and then she come, comes back home. I'm hoping so too. I'm hoping so. It's just one of those things that right now, I have to make those tough, 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 tough choices, you know, right now. Okay. Made a few phone calls today. All right. And as it is, here in a little bit, I got to holler at a buddy of mine because if the job I'm looking at, I'm not saying I'm getting the runaround. Hey, Kato's Retro Gaming. Welcome to the live stream. Appreciate that. There it was. Yeah. And here's the thing, okay? Hey, what's going on, Natalie? Broken mic. Welcome to the live stream, guys. So I'm gonna, again, I ask. I'm speaking from the bottom of my heart. I don't want anyone to blame her, okay? You know, I still love that woman. I love her more than anyone can imagine, okay? I love that woman more than anyone could ever imagine. That's why I put this on, okay? That's why I married her. So out of respect, you know, show her, treat, she deserves the same amount of support that I do while she tries to figure this out. You know, I could tell you that the more and more I listen, the more and more I become concerned. Y'all know the moderators are going to start swinging those wrenches, guys. You know, the moderators are going to start swinging those wrenches hard, you know. But again, show some respect. Come on, you know. Thank you so much, Natalie. Alo, I think I got that right. If I got it wrong, you're right. You know, sometimes, you know, I'm telling y'all right now, if I could, I would jump into Project Spirit, hit the road, for a couple of days and just drive, just to just try to get through it. She's a little banged up right now, but that is something that I would do right now. Folks, again, the moderators are going to start swinging those wrenches hard. You know, again, you know, I know y'all want to take my side, but remember, I'm just as guilty in this. Okay, I am just as guilty. I am telling you all. Okay, I screwed up along the way. You know, I've got my head, you know, my head full of issues. I got more issues than a freaking newsstand. Okay, so I'm just as guilty in all of this. All right, I don't blame her. I don't blame that woman one little bitty bit. And again, I appreciate y'all, you know, wanting to side with me, but that's so I'm telling y'all, okay, bottom of my heart, show some respect, okay? I mean, she is the mother of my two children, and you know, two of my children, and you know, so yeah, I have my thoughts and feelings and everything, and you know, thank you so much, Allie. Okay, awesome, awesome. So we got another Allie here. There you go. See, there you go, Zero. That's what's up. So no, I mean, a lot of folks that come in, you know, they get it. They get it. You know, we're from the bottom of my heart. I get it that you know that folks want to side with me like that, and that's not what I want. Okay. If anything, this should be a teaching lesson to us all to keep and hold and protect what's important to us. To not take anything for granted. Here I am trying to put it all back together, you know? And even today, I had to make decisions that definitely aren't popular, you know? Um, but there's a saying in the AA book, you know, in the AA big book, if you know, basically, if you believe your motives to be pure, you know, that sort of thing. And I honestly, once once I was able to set aside emotion, it's like, no, these are some things that I've got to do too, you know. So that you know, so y'all can kind of understand that, you know, in all of this, that sometimes you just got to make some tough decisions. And like I said, Ian and I talked about it earlier today, but we won't talk anymore on that. Mostly right now, I'm just trying to keep my chin up, you know, keep positive, and remind y'all, you know, I will say that's actually an honest question. That's an honest question. I know my wife. My wife is a good woman. She just has some stuff that she struggles with too, like everybody. I started to talk about this earlier today in the this morning's live stream, so I'm going to say it now. I actually talked to a my first my high school sweetheart, mother of my first two daughters, had actually said once that she went to she took a psychology course in college, and again, I'm going to say it again. Sometimes college isn't what you think it is. It doesn't pay off like you always think it does. If everybody takes a technology course, how many technology jobs do you think are available after college? Anyhow, but she was taking a psychology course, and in the psychology course, uh, the uh, the psychology instructor, right, absolutely, and actually said in that at the very beginning course, and she was telling me about this, and said, how'd she put it? She turns around and says, "What's going on, Chairman?" She actually said, this guy actually said at the beginning of a psychology course, let's get this out of the way. Everybody needs nuts and bolts. Big Bad Wolf, be very careful because the moderators are swinging the wrenches hard tonight. Okay? There it was. I understand y'all want, yeah, I know. I was in the middle of a phone call as well with another friend who's also dealing with some issues of their own. And when I'm helping people, I feel like I'm not so bad. Okay, so the psychologist actually said everybody needs nuts and bolts tightened down, and then turns around and says, "Welcome to Psychology 101." Folks, that should give you your indicator right there. All right, that should give you your indicator. All right. Welcome to, everybody needs nuts and bolts tightened down. Welcome to Psychology 101. You know, and they even went to, yeah, he swings that wrench fast. So let me express, okay? We all have nuts and bolts we need tightened down. Everybody. Now, I started to talk about this earlier today. Yep, yep, yep. He swings that wrench fast and hard. I started talking about it a little bit today. Paul, I'm hanging in there. I'm hanging in there. There are still moments right now where it feels like the world's just collapsing on it. I will. Thank you. Thank you, Allie. I appreciate that. Thank you for coming in. Thank you for sticking around. And, I hope to see you in future live streams. Hands down, bar none. Remember, folks, I'm not blaming her, okay? We all have our issues and hangups. We all, life isn't just, you know, where you just mosey on through life and nothing ever happens. Okay. I'm over 15 years sober, creeping up on 16 years without a drink or a drug, minus cigarettes and coffee. Okay. And the occasional over the counter aspirin. Absolutely. And it goes that way whenever the relationship goes bad. You know, so here I am, you know, kind of trying to piece it all back together. So I'm even saying that even I screwed up in all of this, okay? I'm just as human as the other person, you know? And I have my hangups and issues. I have more issues than a freaking newsstand, all right? So I'm honest about that. I struggle with what I struggle with. but I am not going to blame her because of the fact that, she got an idea in her head, okay? Yeah, so you get it. And, somebody asked me earlier today, what happens when two people fall out of love? You know, it happens. Or when one of them falls out of love, it happens. That's just part of life. That's, you know, um, I still love her more than she can ever imagine. Hang on a second. So again, I repeat, you know, yeah, you get it. You get it. So I do love her. And out of, so that's why I'm asking everybody to show some respect to her. Show, you know, you know, she's still part of this community. Okay? She's still part of my life. Um, I will love her from now until the end of time. And probably even beyond that. I'm, if anything, I'm angry because there was a lot of things that, I'm angry with the situation. Yes. I'm angry with certain other things, even angry with myself. And you might even say I'm even angry at some certain people, but I am not angry with Princess Faye. I'm not angry at all. Okay? I am not angry with that woman. Not mad at all. I have my concerns. Um, I will say this, and I will make this declaration now. If for one, oh shoot, well, now that's love. That's love. And they always say they hurt, the ones uh, if they, basically, I always say that you always hurt the ones you love the most. So there you go. That's real. I will say this though, I will break my one rule, one major rule about this channel that has been in place forever and a day. Um, if for one split second I do not feel she is safe, I will break that rule, thus putting pressure on putting pressure in the right places. This channel has a major rule that we do not air dirty laundry that happens behind the scenes. And I believe Ian would understand because him and I talked about this earlier today. And I think, yeah, that's a big rule. Folks, I know there's some YouTube channels that love to live on drama. There's actually a gaming channel that 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 lives for drama, and this is not a joke. Started a panel just so he could sit there and start drama about another channel when and it was like, you steal my content, and then basically it turned into where it got nasty, and I'm like, really, you guys, you know, and they live off of drama, you know, and thank you, Danny, I appreciate that. I might be taking y'all up on that, got to listen to my extended family, which I might be taking you up on that. Um, I guess you could say, need a woman's perspective. As you have kindly, hey, Kenneth, welcome to the live stream. Yep. Yep, that's an ongoing thing. And I don't want to be part of that. I don't like that. That's why, if you ever notice, if I've got an issue that might pertain to another channel, I'll present it, but I won't mention that channel's name. Number one, I don't want you guys going over there for that kind of crap. And number two, it's up to them if they want to out themselves. You know, I'm hanging in there. I'm hanging in there. One step at a time, one breath at a time. You know, it's been a good tough couple of days. You know, I'm okay, I guess you could say. There's Broken Mike. Broken Mike, I want to take a moment and thank Broken Mike because I wouldn't be able to do the stream as well as I am right now. Yeah. And I'm not saying this channel's squeaky clean, okay? We've got our, we've got our issues that even happen behind the scenes. But the reality of it is that's not really, you know, that's really not what we want to do. We want to present the content that helps people. Oh no, it's all good. It's all good. You know, I needed that today, Mike. I want y'all. Let me tell y'all. I mean, obviously, my big partner is Mr. Gamerian, but Broken Mike today really came through. He brought me into a sport night stream, and I opened up. I was funny. I laughed a lot, and I would not be able to do this stream as well as I am right now because, like I said, I had to make some tough decisions today. I feel okay right now. I know a lot of folks were laughing because, the gloves came off and Daryl Prince Magnum came out and was just, I had fun. And I haven't had too much fun in the last couple of days. And I will tell you all, it's been a struggle. I'm breathing in and breathing out. That is where I stand right now. Am I okay at the moment? Yeah. I was in rare form. Is there, basically this is, I guess you could say, kind of a, oh, absolutely. I would have been able to spot a can. I'd have been able to spot it. Am I okay right now? Yeah, I'm okay at the moment. I think I even blew a funny fuse. It's been a while since I've blown a funny fuse. But on top of that, not only was it good and positive, oh, but I will tell you all that I needed that. Um, yeah, I was glad you were able to make it there. Again, I'm going to tell y'all, I am nowhere angry at Princess Faye. If anything, I'm concerned. I worry about her. I still love her. I love her. I'm angry with the situation. I'm even angry with myself. I'm even angry with, some other people that, again, Ian and I were talking about this earlier today, you know. But, see, there we go. The community that we've built. Look at this. Folks hanging out with each other and, spending time. That's awesome. This is what it's all about. I know tomorrow is going to be kind of a joint live stream with Ian and I, so it's going to be a combined, and we're going to try to keep. Honestly, I'm going to tell y'all, I have this thing where I like to help people. I love to help people. I like making people feel good. When people are laughing and they feel good and I was a part of it, by all means, I feel better about me. So today was starting to get back to something normal. I, you know, it does. It feels great to make people laugh. Um, it makes my day. And, you know, I used to work in nursing. Most people would find that, well, actually, they probably believe it. I used to work in the medical field. And if y'all wonder where I really started honing my sense of humor, if you can make them laugh in a nursing home, you can make them laugh anywhere. Serious. And I learned how to do that. I'll tell you all, it's tough. I'm breathing in and breathing out. At some point, I'm going to have to continue to face. Oh my gosh, they do. They have an amazing sense of humor. And they know all those old jokes too. Those old jokes that it really quick. Since we're all kind of talking about this, okay? And it's been a while since we've just talked. So that's kind of what we've been doing today in this particular stream. So you guys can kind of see, when I was a lot younger, oh man, I got stories to tell about a little old ladies that left me at blush. Oh shoot, they are. They can be. Tell you how old I am. Dear old Prince Magnum is old enough. She had we did talk last night. Thank you so much, Cosmic Kitty. I appreciate that. Thank you. Again, I want to remind everyone, I know everyone wants to be mad at Princess Faye. Please don't. I'm just as guilty in this. I was asleep at the wheel in a lot of ways, and I'm just as much at fault. Okay, and I thank you all so very much. Okay, I am actually old enough that my first job in the medical field, I was taking care of a World War I veteran. World War I veteran. I'm not quite that old. I'm 42. Dear old Prince Magnum's old enough to have taken care of World War I veterans. That's just it, Jennifer. I really don't know right now. We just got to kind of play it by ear. But, we're, it's one of those things that, despite everything, today was a tough day for decisions, too. And as it stands, yeah, I had to make some tough decisions. And again, we're back to sometimes what's right isn't popular and what's popular isn't always right. Okay, so you know. Um, so that's kind of where it is. Again, well, that's just it. I can't really talk about it because that goes behind the scenes of this channel. And there's a policy that I have that we don't air the dirty laundry. Now, I will say with decisions that I made today that if I don't feel the outcome is proper, what I will do is then go live and I will talk about the dirty laundry. I will break my one rule with the understanding that with the understanding that that basically is to put pressure where pressure needs to be. Today I had to take a good long hard look at myself and say, am I having these not exactly. No, 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 Jennifer, it's not over. For me, it'll never be over. I put this ring on. I appreciate that. Thank you. To me, it's not necessarily over. I meant what I said, till death do us part. They didn't say those words in the actual. We had custom vows made. We didn't write them. The preacher did. She wrote them. It was, yeah. We had a woman preacher marry us. Thank you, Zero. And again, I want to thank y'all for this. Is again, I know some folks still want to be angry, but the thing of it is that, I mean, yes, you know, I love that woman. I do. I really love her. And to me, the moment I said that I will love, that, I will love you, you know, till all the way till the end, you know, and even though the words weren't said in the actual ceremony, I meant it. Sickness, I heard it, even though it wasn't actually said. In sickness and health, till death do us part. Well, Chief, I appreciate that. But again, out of respect, don't be mad at her. Okay? I'm just as guilty. Okay? Of all the screw ups in the relationship, I'm just as guilty. I can honestly say it's not on this end. I'm just as guilty. Thank you so much. Bless This Crazy Mess does an amazing channel herself. Get on over there, check her out. Absolutely fantastic content creator. We got a lot of amazing content creators in this channel right now. Folks of all sizes and shapes. We got folks that do, what's going on, Sean? We got folks of all sizes and shapes in here right now. Mickey Break, be very careful putting stuff like that. The moderators swing those wrenches pretty hard in this channel. Because no. There it is. Tried to warn you. They swing those wrenches hard. All right, Zero. You know, so again, we're all in this together. You know, and I need all of you to continue to keep building me up. But on top of all of that, she kind of needs some building up too. Princess Faye needs that build up, okay? She needs to be reminded that she's not a bad person. We all have our hangups. We all have issues. Again, back to what I said earlier in the stream. When that psychologist said, all of us need nuts and bolts tightened down. He even went so far as to say, including me. Welcome to Psychology 101. He wanted to get that out of the way. By the way, I was so intrigued by hearing this story, I went to the man myself and asked him, "Did you really say that?" He said, "Yes, I did." I said, "Well, my fiance came to me and told me this. I had to come hear it for myself." He said, "Yes, I did." I said I was blown away. I was blown away. So that's why and I told him, I said, "I'm blown away." And I just thought that was interesting. He's a very nice man. Very nice man. I hope he's still out there teaching psychology, because I know a lot of folks could really benefit from his class. Oh, no, 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 no. I get it, Zero. You take care of you, you know? So that's where we stand on this, you know? Um, yes, we have our problems, but I still love her. That won't go away. And I don't want it to. I love that woman. She is she is still, in my eyes, she is still my life partner. She is my beloved wife. And I will even say, even though this series is all about picking up the pieces of what's just happened, I will say this, and let this be a declaration. I will spend an entire lifetime trying to make right what is wrong, if I have to. I still want to grow old with that woman. She knows the front door is still open. That's where I stand on it. So out of respect, I ask that all of you continue to show that, that support, that positivity, you know. I appreciate you guys showing the support, but I'll also ask you to show some support to her, because it's going to be a long, hard road. It's going to be a very long, hard road for not just me, but for her too. There you go. That's what's up, Zero. She's a great, great content creator. Good sized channel too. We have a lot of folks with big channels that come by here. We have a lot of folks that got good sized channels that have a lot of positivity, and they're good content creators, not just video gamer content creators. We got content creators of all sizes and shapes. We have content creators that will blow your mind. And I'm very fortunate that we have such a cross section of YouTube right here on this channel, because we do so many things. Um, right, absolutely. Honestly, Princess Faye actually did my banner that shows up for my live streams, for the Fortnite live streams. She also did the channel's artwork, the Teespring store, everything. But it just means that some things on this channel are changing, though. You guys get to see a new series come out of the ashes of what was. Yeah, I could see that. when things get squared away, you know, I know my little sister said she wanted to come help do a cinnamon live stream, help set it up and everything. It's getting different. I have to make decisions right now. I won't do that. Funny how that goes. I was engaged 6 times before I finally got married to the right one, or, you know, I so thought that she was going to be my forever, you know. I don't know at this point. I really don't know. I'm just as much in the dark as you guys right now. I just know that right now I've got to continue. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. You know, again, you know, I appreciate that. I appreciate that, Mr. and Mrs. 100. I do appreciate that. But honestly, from where I'm sitting, she's it still in my eyes. I still think of her as the most beautiful woman in the world. I still love her more than anyone can imagine. So, you know, as we're getting close to shutting down the stream, like I said, I got to make a few phone calls, got to talk to a few folks. Sober Man's actually giving me a reading assignment, and I did part of it, but I need to do a little bit more. Um, Fair enough. No, I had to call about orientation today, Sean, and they're still working on the background stuff. Dear old Prince Magnum has a couple blemishes on his record. Sometimes that happens, you know. Sometimes that happens, but it is what it is, you know. I do love her though. I understand, brother. You take care of you. You know, you take care of you. But yeah, I called and talked to him real quick, so you know, Sean. And basically, on the new job, a couple of things happened on the job front today. First thing that I need to tell y'all is I actually got a call from McDonald's asking if I'd be willing to come back as a maintenance man, pull some strings, that sort of thing. It would be in a different location, so obviously I would not have to put up with what I had to put up with because that was just weird, you know. But along with that, not only that, but then when I called and talked to the job that I'm supposed to be getting, they're like, look, we're just waiting on your background check. We're kind of at a standstill at the moment. But everything that you have done, showed us, you're the real deal, brother. You know, you're the real deal. We want you working here. I told him, I said, dear old Prince Magnum's got a couple of nasty blemishes on his record. And he was like, he was like, that's all right. Thank you, Zero. So, you know, again, I'm having to make decisions that, you know, I wish Princess Faye was here to be a part of, but she's not here right now. You know, But I have to remember to keep putting one foot in front of the other. Breathe in, breathe out. Do the next right thing. Or at least what I feel in the heart is right. And there's even going to be times during this time, and even before this, and even after this, that there are going to be situations where did I make the right decision? And I will never fully know until my time has come and I'm standing before my creator. All I know is that I got to do what feels right in the heart. So I'm trying to do that. And I'm trying to keep myself, my emotions, my messed up emotions. Oh, you know I love our little mini demon. I love her to pieces. You know, without a question. You know, there are going to be decisions that I'll even be making during this time frame that I won't even know if I'm making the right decision. All I have to do is guess, and hope I'm doing right. And at least try to check my motives, you know. That night, Mike. Yeah, that's real funny because we were in a stream and, I went to go say Night Raven because he was getting ready to leave. And then all of a sudden I realized that is his name, Night Raven. So I had to Night Raven, and that's where that is. That's where that came from. He thought that was funny as heck. He loved it. So, again, you know, there's going to be a lot of decisions in this time frame. I don't even know if I'm making the right one, but I just have to put faith that maybe I am. But the only way I could do it is to continually remind myself that in my creator's hands, if as long as I'm checking my emotions and everything in my creator's hands, maybe I need to continue to stop, to stop, you know, basically, is this, I need to check my emotions first before I make any decisions. Say my prayers, that sort of thing. The one good thing Hulk Hogan's got right: say your prayers, train hard, and take your vitamins. In my case, eat right, get a little bit of exercise, quit smoking so damn much, and say your prayers. Them dogs up there. They also got billy goats up there. Yeah, I've done that too. But as it is, you know, as it is, I just have to do the next right thing. One foot in front of the other. Now, I know for Tuesday Night Madness tomorrow, Ian and I are going to be doing a joint stream, and it's probably going to go for about 3 hours. Kind of a special Tuesday Night Madness. Cheer up, Prince Magnum. So, I will, guys, for the first hour, we're going to try to keep it clean just like you would on the pre show. But after that, the gloves come off. We're looking at streaming close to about 3 hours, you know, and we're going to celebrate the fact that, that I'm still sober in this. I'm still trying to do the next right thing, that sort of thing. We've got to continue to remember to remain positive, that right decisions can be made, that, again, it's, I get confused. I think it's going to start right around the usual time that the pre-show normally starts, so like 2 o'clock my time. I think is the plan. But in the meantime, that's what we're going to do. We're going to try to keep it positive. You're 1 hour behind me. You're 1 hour behind me. I'm Central Standard, United States time. Live, yeah, I live smack dab in the middle of freaking Missouri. Redneck Central. Real folks, when I say, really folks, when I say this, take a look. That's what it looks like right across the street from me. Okay? Yep. Right across the street. That's what it looks like. I'm out here in the boonies, more or less. But I live in an apartment complex. That should tell you how small the town is. It's a beautiful town, though. I love it. It's gorgeous. But I'm getting ready to slide off. I got to make a few phone calls, talk to a couple folks, and do the next, and hope I'm doing the next right thing. It is what it is. So, Danny, if you're still in the stream, I'll probably need a woman's perspective, so I'm going to give you a holler, you know, um, that sort of thing. I'm hanging in there, V. All right, Zero, here's a little bit of trivia for you. Where's the world's largest desert? The answer? Antarctica. Most people tend to forget about that. It has all to do with precipitation. And because of the amount of precipitation that actually happens in Antarctica, it is the world's largest desert. I'm hanging in there. I'm basically today, I had to make some decisions that we're back to. At this stage in the game, I will not break my rule. My rule of, whatever happens behind scenes stays behind scenes sort of thing. There you go. So that's kind of one of those things. But I will say that I had to make some decisions today that I wasn't, that we're back to my old statement of what's right isn't always popular and what's popular isn't always right. So that's kind of where it stands right now. But I will say this, that if certain things don't happen in certain ways, um, that I'm probably going to have to break that rule and kind of break my silence on some certain things for the understanding that it's to put pressure where pressure needs to be. And when I do, I ask that everybody get the word out. Yeah, you have the Appalachian Mountains, and you have the Rocky Mountains. Beautiful, beautiful mountain range. I've never seen it in person, but I want to. But we do need to wind down the stream. I need to go, like I said, I got to go make some phone calls. I love you guys, but yeah, that's true. But I do need to go kind of wind it down, and I got to take care of me, I guess you could say. I can't talk about that right now, King. I can't talk about that right now because it dives into a part of the channel that has a certain rule. But I will say that if certain things don't happen certain ways, that, you know, that we're going to have to, decisions will have to be made. But, big decisions. I'm okay otherwise. All right. Night to you, Natalie. Lots of love to you and Minnie Demon. All right, folks, that does bring us to a good stopping point for the evening. We will go again live tomorrow for Tuesday Night Madness. Kind of a big show, so if y'all can be there, please be there. And if you are a Fortnite player, big hugs to you too, guys. Big hugs. If y'all, have a moment and want to stop in and say hello, show some love. Right now, currently, I see over 100 likes. Holy cow. Thank you, Ian. I appreciate that. Love you too, brother. Again, normally this is about time I remind you guys certain things, but right now for this particular series, I want to remind you all, if you got that someone special, keep them close. Don't take anything for granted, okay? And if no one has told you that they love you today, Prince Magnum does. God bless you and have a happy 24. Thank you.